Good morning, Pastor Steve here. Just browsing through a few scriptures, trying to find some encouragement and hope. And in Proverbs chapter 3, down in verse 13, it says, "Happy is the man that finds wisdom, and the man that gets understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain better than fine gold. Wisdom is more precious than rubies." Then it says in verse 16, "Length of days is in her right hand, and her left hand riches and honor." And listen to this, "Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She's a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is anyone who retains her." Wisdom is living with a godly perspective. Wisdom, as opposed to foolishness, and especially in the Proverbs, is living with a God-centered viewpoint. It is hard to trust in the darkness. It is hard, but it's right. We need to get together. In the book of Hebrews, it says to don't forsake the assembling of yourselves together as the manner of some is. And then so much more as you see the dark days approaching. Why? That you may lift up the feeble hands that hang down, that you may build up one another in the holy faith. It's time to share some good stories. I like good stories. Stories of God's faithfulness. Stories of the way He's always done it in the past. Hebrews 11 stories, the ones that, all exciting. And then it goes into the dark ones as well, that people maintained their faith even in the dark, even when things weren't going well, even when they were tortured, all of those things too. I want a faith like that. I just don't want it to be tested like that. I think you might agree with me. It's a dark place, this world. We look at and listen to many, many news reports. We believe every one of them, even though they're contradictory. We get all fired up and all wound up over the things that might happen. And Jesus said, "You'll keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you." You want perfect peace? Begin to trust God. Trust God that He knows what He's doing. Trust God that, yes, it's a dark world. You say, "But my light is dim." And I've said it before. In a dark world, even a dim light shines brightly. So find someone that you can build up this week. Find someone that you can share a story, an encouraging thing that's happened in your life with, and listen to theirs too. And as you share one other story, you may begin to bolster your faith, and Christ will increase your faith. That's what we need as our faith increased in dark days like this. Perfect peace to you. You ponder that, Pastor Steve.